Welcome to Terminal West.
Boo.
I am here today at Terminal West, one of the newest, hottest music venues in Atlanta. I am here with Robert Shaw, the co-owner, and the operations manager, Trent Allison. What's up, guys?
Not much. Hello.
So I'm so excited to be here. This is one of my favorite venues in Atlanta, and I want to know the dirt. I want to know how it all got started, and I know a lot of other people are wondering, what's the backstory to you guys?
God, that is an absolutely long question, actually. We've been doing this about 5 years now. We started the special event galleries down below. I'm sure you're familiar with them. The galleries, it's where a lot of weddings are at King Cloud, a lot of bar mitzvahs, stuff like that. And we started doing concerts down there. And in fact, we started doing so many concerts, we ended up looking at the opportunity to build this space. We ended up maxing out the calendar.
Let's just open our own budget, right? Like, no big deal.
Well, it was definitely, it was scary. It was a leap of faith. But a lot of people believed in us. After the last 4 years, you know, business was strong. It was only growing. And you know, we decided to jump. It was honestly really it. Like being an entrepreneur, it was scary, but you know, it was like we said earlier, leave it behind or continue on and build it. So,
right.
yeah.
Get rid of that 9-to-5 job and take the leap of faith, right?
Exactly.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, I think it includes the 9-to-5 job plus the 6 to 4 a.m. job.
So it's pretty much your whole life, right?
Yeah. Who needs sleep? Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. So Trent, how did you get involved?
It was really easy. I'm best friends with Robert here and the other owner, Alan, and you know, I think all of us have grown up with a love of music, and we've always been very attached to it. It's how a couple of I know Alan and I's friendship started was from music. We both enjoyed the same music together. So it was real easy for me. I was working a normal corporate job, 9 to 5, on the phones every day, miserable, in inside sales. And, you know, the opportunity came about, you know, and it's funny, I started out bar backing, and that's how I started, and I've worked my way up, and the three of us have been in it together for this extended period of time now, and, you know, the success is really starting to roll in right now, and it's very, very exciting.
I kind of want to jump in on what he said, too. It's been a team effort since day one. There's no independent person's built this. You know, he's saying he jumped in as a bar back. Not true, because his input was always. Yeah, it would be like, you know, we do the 9 to 5 job before this all started, and after that we'd be excited. Let's talk business on this, and it would be, you know, everybody's input is full. Like we all live here at King Cloud. It's been exciting as hell. And Trent's been here. He's been here really since day one.
Very cool. So obviously there's train tracks behind us. And this is a really old building. So kind of what's the history of this building? It's obviously been here for what, 100 years?
Yeah, literally 100 years actually. It's King Cloud. Some of the buildings here are 1890, some of them are 1902. But what is really, really special about this space individually is it's the actual steel foundry for King Cloud. King Cloud, literally what it sounds like. It was a plow factory from the 1900s. In the 1980s, when plows went out and everything went, you know, just we all went industrial. It went out of business, and then so like it kind of got transformed into what it is now. And
very cool.
Yeah.
So obviously a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this. Was there ever a moment when you guys were like, what the hell am I doing?
Wow, yes, absolutely. There's, back to kind of creating something from scratch, yeah, absolutely. Every little thing, we questioned every single thing we did, and really it comes back to the team. It would be like, you know, for example, myself, I'm like, you know, like I don't really have a solution to this. We had a team around us, you know, everybody had a lot of input, everybody had great feedback on this when I built it. So yeah, it's always scary, you know, like sitting down with the bank, sitting down with this, telling everybody this is going to be a great idea. And
I think it was nice. We even had people outside of our initial team helping us out. You know, people all the way from Athens to different venues in Atlanta, just getting input from wherever we can. And I know, especially with Terminal West here, that's really helped us a ton. I mean, it's really been a great benefit to us.
All right, so I know there's been some really sick acts here. My favorite is probably the Mad Violinist, but who has been y'all's favorite so far?
My favorite, personally, well, we've had people like Big Boy here from Outkast, which was truly amazing. But we've had a lot of great electronic acts, like Washed Out was really phenomenal, and then a lot of great DJs here, like Adventure Club and people like that. And those have been some of my favorites.
Nice.
What about you?
Ooh, I like a lot of them, honestly. I'm a big music fan. Not as much as these guys, actually. You'd be really shocked. Alan is the entrepreneur of music here. He brings a lot of stuff. He's opened my perspectives, actually. A lot of jam bands I'm really into now, a lot of stuff like that. Personally, childhood favorite is T.I., absolutely.
Nice.
It wasn't something we booked. It was a luck out. You know, we booked Iggy Azalea, is it, right?
Yes.
And it's one of T.I.'s artists. Of course, he popped out. And it was not only him, it was T.I., B.O.B., Roscoe Dash, and Gucci Mane.
What better thing for business than a surprise performance by those guys? So I know you guys have got some things in the works. I hear some rumblings around town. Any secrets you can share with us about what's going to be going on in 2013?
You take care of this sensitive subject.
Alright, that is a very sensitive one to touch on. I can say there'll be some big developments for 2013. We definitely have some ideas in mind. Some possible expansion. I do not know. I can't say anything yet.
Alright. Keep us hanging on.
I would say there's some big announcements around the corner, so they're very soon. I would say give us 2-3 months.
Alright, very cool. What should we get excited about? What shows are coming up?
Yeah, this is the good thing about Terminal West in 2013 is we have such a great diversity of music coming in here. We're booking, local acts from bands and DJs all the way up to some pretty big names like we've dropped throughout the interview. But that's what's really great. We have a lot of rock coming up, a lot of alternative music, some great indie bands as well. And then we have we keep our history in doing a number of different DJs as well too, which is kind of what we've done a lot of in the past. But Terminal West, and especially in 2013, has been really great because we're diversifying the music that we bring in.
Cool. Well, it sounds like you guys have a lot of cool things coming up. Can't wait for those announcements in the next few months. But thank you so much, Robert and Trent, for being here with me today.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.